Hello and welcome to the ELTP Season 8 Auction Draft. My name is Mike C and we are here for one of the most exciting nights in TagPro around, the draft night. Everyone loves it and it is no different this season. We've got new commissioners, new teams, new captains, new managers, but the same draft excitement. As I said, my name is Mike C. Tonight we're joined by a rotating cast of people, but for now we've got Chuck, Finley and Rude with us, who are two of the three independent commissioners this season. Guys, how you doing?
I guess I'm doing pretty well as well. How about you, Mike?
Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Not many people ask me, so I appreciate that. So obviously you guys put in a lot of hard work to make this season a good season, and I'm liking it so far. The rules are updated, and there's a lot of focus. I think the biggest point is probably going to be the captains and managers. Do you guys want to talk through that quickly?
Well, what is there to say? We have a lot of managers this season. We have 5 managers and 3 captains. Didn't really expect that increase after last season with 2 managers, 6 captains. But it seems to work out well so far. We had a bit of controversy in adjustments of year roles,
Okay,
but it seems to be resolved now. And I'm interested to see if it actually works out.
I'm glad to hear it. And like you mentioned, we've got a lot of managers. There's a lot of players already picked who would otherwise go in this auction. So just go through the captains. The draft packet is available, and the live thread will be updated tonight. Make sure you check out r/ELTP for that. But our captains are Kuchabar, Sam, and Umvas, three fantastic players. But the managers, Komakip, Loj, Mr. Saggy Balls, Raylan, and Selkie. Then those slouches themselves, but due to the slight skill difference, they've managed to pick players up already. So Mr. Saggy Balls has picked Berlin Ball, Raylan has picked up Sigsev, Selkie's picked up Noob, picked up FC, I'm probably still saying his name wrong. But Komakip has picked up the Evil One. So some big pickups there. And do you guys reckon that might change the auction prices slightly? So we've seen a lot of good players go already.
It's gonna move up the lower level majors players a bit in their value. I
Like me.
guess. Yeah, like all 3 of us. So that's interesting to see.
Yeah, it should be a fantastic draft. Up on screen, you can just see the current draft screen. Is that the current draft screen? Or is that a template? I think that might be a template, but my page is not refreshed. I've refreshed my page. There we go. And the auction is not started yet, but you can see the amount of euros you've got with people have got as well. You mentioned that's slightly different. Looks like Mumblebees have got 115 euros. Pelistag got 105. Everyone else on 100. Was that the adjustment you're talking about, Rude?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah, it's always a bit controversial when it comes to assigning value like that, especially when it's commissioners. You want to avoid favoritism. I think you guys have done a good job.
Thank you. You're one of the first to say so.
I've been in your position, so I've been there. Also worth mentioning is the new rules. Make sure you check out the ELTP wiki for the S8 rules. There is a link to that on the first page of ELTP currently. Again, the rules, there's a lot of work going into those to make sure there's no loopholes, etc. Probably one of the more, not controversial, but stricter rules is about the delay. I mean, delays do happen, but is it now 10 minutes for a default?
Um, Let me check. Actually, it's not.
Put
There
you on the
was a lot
spot,
of
sorry.
controversy last season.
Yeah, I mean, I was involved in one of the matches myself, and you hate to see kind of delays. It does happen where you're waiting for someone. But at the same time, you don't want to waste other people's time. Anyway, we'll come back to the rules in a second. Since we didn't come here tonight to talk about rules, we came here tonight to talk about auction prices and drafting. As I said, it's one of the most exciting times, and ELTP has been a hive of activity lately with draft montages. Everyone's trying to get drafted in these top spots. Am I right in saying we're going to get 32 players drafted tonight?
That is correct.
Okay, so 32 of the top European and American players, maybe Australian if they're lucky, should be drafted tonight by our 8 captains and managers. Let us know in chat, what price you think you'll go for, who's going to be first pick, who's going to be a draft steal, etc. Let us know in chat. A few comments in chat already. A lot of them hyping me up, so thank you to that. I appreciate that, guys. There has been some good draft montages. 11 saying to Evil at -15 is assuming for best value. That's a fair point. Although it's a shame to see the Evil go into negative value since he's been around for a long time, but depreciation nowadays is crazy. I believe we're just waiting for a couple more people to say they're ready. We've got a lot of people in chat saying they're ready, as you can see though. I've been asked what my favourite meal deal is. Now, meal deals are very, not hostile, but it's a controversial topic at times. I'm going for the Dark Hoisin wrap. I'm going for the Sensations crisps, and I like a Tropicana orange juice, no bits. That's my go-to meal deal. Let me know in chat what you think about that. A lot of people saying hi. Hi everyone. I am a Sainsbury's sort of guy. Favourite Dutch 17-year-old TagPro player beginning with a B? I am going to say Balkanende. The auction started when I wasn't paying attention. Wow. Raylan has got the first pick in the ELTP Season 8 draft. Now let's see who Raylan's going to nominate. He has nominated Green. He's already got 6 for his attacker. Green, fantastic defender, as we know. Defense only this season. No availability issues. And he's up to 26-40. Selkie wanting him.
5 of the captains have bet on him now.
Jerry's joined us. Jerry, how you doing?
I'm doing alright. We've managed to get it started. Hopefully it works out alright.
It should work out fine. Green is up to 44. Raylan nominated the bid in 48 now. Green is an excellent player. Like we said, a lot of the top players have gone already. And so, like people have said, we might see some not lesser players, but I mean, there are still some fantastic players.
Yeah, just players who haven't gone for these prices before.
Yeah. No offense any way to Green. I love Green. He's a really good guy. He's up to 51, which late bidding there, 56.
Wow. Starting to slow down a bit though. Is Raylan going to get him? Oh, Selkie comes back in.
I mean, I've been in this position when you're a captain. You've got a draft strategy beforehand, but it goes out the window pretty quickly because you never really know.
This is just a bidding war between Selkie and Raylan.
He's gonna go 60. There was a prediction of 60 by Wisebot. He's gone to 60.
Wisebot's right.
If he says it's 61. Booyah's saying what an overpay.
He just keeps going up.
There's some big knobbing going on. Shout out to Knob.
Classic Sam.
Oh, Sam with the insults. That was quite good from Sam, actually. Shout out to Sam, good guy.
65. I mean, at this point, this is how much the Big Mac went for last season.
That's a good throwback, mate. 66 for Green. And it is
Raylan takes him. Wow.
He's got 6 and Green for 66 coins, so 34 to get an O partner and a D partner.
I mean, Sig and Green are both quality players.
Oh, no doubt about that.
34 coins, is that enough to get the rest of his squad? I'm not sure.
It might be. If he waits till the end of the draft, there's always bargains at the end. It's very tricky to say.
That's true.
He clearly wanted him, he nominated him, so.
There we go.
And with that, it's a very special time on draft night.
Go!
Booyah ball.
I heard that. It looks like they seem to be getting all the defenders out pretty early.
Don't drink kids.
Yeah, we have a lot of offensive captains and managers picks, so that makes sense.
Sam's offensive.
Yeah.
Up to 25 on Booyah Ball.
That's pretty quick again. Saggy just happy to jump each
Again,
time.
very good defender.
Ooh. That's a lot of captains who bid on Booyah now.
Everyone except Sam and Coma. It's still a pretty good price for Booyah, I reckon, though. Around here, I'd say maybe he's fair.
Yeah, he's a quality player.
I've got some people saying in chat saying, feeling like Green was a bit of an overpay for 66. And Booyah goes for 37 to Mr. Saggy Ball, so he's got Berlin Ball and Booyah Ball. Going for Team BB, apparently.
Collecting all the balls.
Lojo's saying fucking steal, but not bidding, and Deadnan is up. Straight up to 60.
Wow.
I mean, still basically the best attacker in Europe / TagPro.
Sure.
67
and
already.
With lots of attackers already being included in the auction as captains and picks, like you got to expect Deadnan to go for a lot.
Yeah, for extra information though, like, don't expect him to shout for practice. He preferred to play people he likes. If I think he drives a shit team, I'm playing D.
Oh,
So
I mean, that's
undoubtedly,
just classic Deadnan, isn't it?
so undoubtedly great play. He's got Loj and Umvers bidding for him.
Two of the defensive first pick and captains there.
How high can you see Deadnan going?
I don't
Apparently
see
80.
him going
Wow,
much more than
They're
80.
still going one by
I
one
wouldn't
by
have
one.
predicted this before the auction. This is absolutely crazy. It just keeps going up. They're not even thinking about it. They're just clicking bid higher.
We can see 100.
Surely not. Someone's got to bend at some point.
88.
That is already the record for the most expensive
That's got
ELTP
to-
player ever.
No.
Before it was
I mean-
Fat for 88 in season 4, and now we have Deadnan for 92.
Holy
that
shit!
Is that it?
Wow.
He's gone for 92. So he's got Etche and Deadnan, but he's got 8 left to get 2 more players.
But I mean, FJ and Deadnan both incredible players. Maybe they'll be able to carry a team just by themselves.
That is very true, but we'll have to see how it goes in the season. And Selby's nominated Sheratinho for 50. Where's Sam's bid? Wait for it.
This is going to be similar to Deadnan, I think.
Well, where is Sam's bid?
Sam? Has Sam bid at all yet?
No, Sam, are you there? Sam, it's Sheratinho. There he is. Okay, cool. Right.
There we go.
It's getting worried.
Before the auction, I would have said there's no way that Sheratinho is going to go for less than Deadnan. I guess we're about to find out.
So we are up to 75 Sheratinho. You're basically the best defender, maybe? Is that a fair claim?
Yeah, I think he's the best defender. Sam claims that 80 is his limit, and Anders has trumped him.
82.
He breaks under the pressure.
Newcomer's right at 100. Newcomer's wants there to be 100. This is on not a Newcomb server, so thank you on this.
As the rules state, Anders can't use his extra euros to bid for it. First person to bid 100 will get him. It goes to Anders 86.
86.
Wow.
So cheaper than the 88 for Fats. Cheaper than the 92 for Deadnan. Still a big price. But when you get Sheratinho, you got to be happy with that.
I mean, he'd just be good value at any price, really. Wait, Sam's saying that it didn't work.
We had this last season. And it is Sam's pick, so we might see a bit of a delay here.
Lads, it didn't work.
The website didn't work. And you would have bid higher.
I would have bid higher indeed.
When you say the website didn't, how late did you leave it? We are live on air, by the way.
Oh, sorry, people.
That's fine. This is what we want.
I went to click the 86 button and it just.
Okay, let's go to another channel.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Have you had an accident at work that wasn't your fault? You could be entitled to a no-win, no-fee claim. Call the National Accident Helpline now on 0800 556 557. Also brought to you by Cottonburg Mixed Fruit. Delicious. Let us know in chat so far what you think about Deadnans and Sheratinhos. Shark, how do you think it's gone so far? Yeah. Very true.
Alright, we're back from a short intermission. We're going to redo this last pick because Sam actually intended to bid higher, and the website messed up.
Okay, so you hear it here, heard it here first. We are going to see a redraft, a nice bit of early controversy. Umbers thought he's getting Sheratinho for 86, but Sheratinho is going to go higher. Is he going to start at 86 coins, or?
I think we're just going to remove the player from this roster and redo the nomination.
Starting from 0. Oh,
Yeah,
what's happened there?
Just a little bit we
Oh,
have to
so
go
new
through.
comp is just restarting it here just to make sure it's to the correct pick, I believe. To make sure it goes through everyone's. And we are now. It wasn't Sam's pick. It was Sam's pick after Sheratinho, from what I remember. It should be the one before Sam. Yeah, new control has a mistake. We're just going through again now. So my microphone's getting spammed, and I bet yours will be. So Selkie should be nominating Sheratinho here. I'm assuming the bid will go up to 86 pretty quickly.
Alright,
And
sorry, I'm back.
we'll have to see how high Sheratinho's actually going to go. Can we see higher than Deadman?
I wonder. There are people have predicted Sam will get him for 100. And if we see Deadman going for 92, maybe we'll actually.
It's up to 20. There you go. Sam's bid the 85. So up to business. And Unvis is 86. That's what it should be. Sam's gone for the 87. Staying true to his word. Is he going to go higher than Deadman? 89 from Sam. Sam does like him, as we all know. Very good friends in real life.
Oh,
Up to
wow.
91. 92. Is it going to be higher than Deadman? Is Sam 95?
First
Newcomb's
person
not
to
in
bid
the auction.
100.
Wow.
26. 5 seconds for Sam. He's considering it. 99.
Wow.
Forcing Umbers to go for the 100. Are we going to see a 100 player in the ELTP? 2 seconds.
Wow.
We do not.
He's got him.
Sam and Sheratinho for 99.
It's a bargain as well. He's got he's got a tag coin left, a euro left over to buy his team. That's a huge play from Sam. He gave Umbers the opportunity.
It is now Sam's nomination as well. I mean, I think a lot of the big players now, obviously Sam and Sheratinho, aren't going to get, but they have done it before. They've dropped, not the bigger names necessarily. But we do see Sam down to 1 tag coin now, Loj down to 8. They're not going to be in any of the big bids now. Some big chat reaction there. This is dumb, low, what, etc. Someone calling Umbers a genius, not sure about that. No offense to Umbers.
How so? He still has his entire budget.
I was just teasing Umbers. Just saying he's not a genius. Umbers, don't hope you drive me. You're good. Cheers. Chris Taylor saying Sam should nominate someone worth about €2, but no one wants yet. It's a fair point.
That would be a huge play.
There always is that strategy, just draft someone not worth much and get them out of the way. And so, like, I mean, not waste money, but it's gone for Magic Pigeon, so he's not gone for that idea. Obviously,
He's
one of
not
the great
gonna get
attackers from last
Keegan, though.
season.
Magic Pigeon won't be expensive as he has been restricted at the last moment.
A 31 from Mr. We should see Magic Pigeon go much higher than this. There's not going to be a huge amount of surprise as the bidding keeps on increasing. And I'm getting text messages.
He has been restricted to 180 minutes during the regular league and 75% of playoff minutes. So it's going to be interesting to see how much the captains take that into account. Last season he went for 27. He's gone for 36.
Oh, wow. Okay. 36 to Kucherbar. He has got that minute restriction like you said. But that is still very surprising. Very good attacker last season. That's a steal from Kucherbar. He'll be delighted with that one.
Yeah, 36 is definitely a good price.
Fantastic play in his own right.
Now it's up to Berlin Ball. Can he finish his ball collection? He's nominated Hypernome.
Very, very good player. Ex-captain, of course. He's going to be in a holiday between early December and early January. So he might play from there, but unlikely. He can't rely to make every game. Will do my best. Definitely a veteran player. Been around the block about 20 times.
Probably one of the better defenders still left in the auction. So I think this one's likely to go pretty high. A lot of players still looking to get a defender on board.
That is very true. Defense is a big thing. Every season really. Fantastic
still
insight
waiting
there
for-
from me. That's the analysis you pay for. Defense is important.
Who knows? Maybe when TagPro next comes out, offense and defense will be a thing of the past.
Maybe when the Congrate push happens, cough, cough, we'll never know. Might see a new meta.
I heard a rumor that it could be any day.
I mean, it's been like that for about a year, to be honest.
2
You are
years,
not
wasn't
wrong.
If you check the
Too
qualities,
long.
they last played TagPro on that website 9th of October, so there's been no activity on that website for a week.
Oh no, that's pretty grim.
And it's been about 2 months since they said it'll be next weekend.
Ooh, Unvis has got Hypernome for 46.
Back to the draft.
That is interesting. I did
46, that's a good price. Hypernom's a very excellent player. Umber's Hypernom, two very good players.
I'm starting to wonder who Selkie's going to get to go on D with opposite Nuve though.
And a Don Daddy.
Ooh.
A lot of the big players, go in now. 5-star player.
I think Don Daddy is probably one of the best offense players left to go, apart from maybe Strategio.
Yes, I think Don Daddy's Strat, they're the top tier, and then below that is another tier's worth, I reckon.
Okay.
So then we could see, could see him go for a quite high price.
Unvis
22
and
so
Selkie.
far, but it's going to go higher than 22. Someone's asked if there's a list of who's being auctioned. If you check out r/ELTP, the draft packet is there. And there is a live thread as well, but the draft packet is being ticked off as we speak, updated by someone here, probably.
Probably.
One of the commission. Thank you to whoever's updating that. The chalk.
It's rude, of course.
It's rude. Sorry, all you Europeans sound the
At
same.
least it's something I do.
Ooh, self-burn. Meanwhile,
Overkick,
Don Daddy up to 35
Raylan.
with Unvers.
Everyone's joining the bidding now.
Can you blame them, Don Daddy fan? One of the best
Ooh.
attackers.
Went down to 1 second there. Coma kept just bid again. Unvis keeps going. So does Coma. This is tense.
It's actually gone quite smooth for a draft so far. Oh, 1 second, 39 for Don Daddy. So Unvers, Hypernome, and Don Daddy still 20 coins, which is a lot.
This could be a pretty dangerous team.
Unvers should be happy with that. It's the bigger names, and they don't necessarily mean that the team will do well. It's hard to say. But you can't argue with that so far.
It's true. It's going to be up to the other players to try and keep him from getting another good player, I think. If they can make him split that 20 tag coins between two decent players, then I think they'll stand a much better chance against his team later on.
Yeah, I'd agree. Another very good player, Heisey. Heisey, 4.5 stars. He's played offense and defense really well throughout his TagPro career, I guess. He signed up for both, so he can play whoever's needed. Up to 37 from Selkie. Where do you guys think Heisey's best position is?
Defense. Although I've seen him play offense with Imperius last season, and he was really solid there as well.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. He's just good everywhere. A few people saying he's not going to put as much effort into TagPro. Or his internet's been bad lately. But 39 still.
His availability on the draft packet is a little bit iffy. But I mean, he's a quality player, so I don't think Selkie would be too unhappy with that.
Someone's made a good point about Hypernome and Don Daddy being worth less than Sheratinho. Oh, Strategio, another fantastic player. Again, on his draft packet availability, his comment about availability, sorry. Strat did say he's completely lost most of his motivation to play this game, so I don't expect him to play a high standard, as I'm not going to play as much as I used to.
I don't know. I'd still take a washed Strategio over pretty much anyone else left in the draft packet.
It's a fair point. He's always been a fantastic attacker. If he gets the right team, the right people, he can be very motivated. I played on Athletic Cap with him. He's a fantastic player.
Homekip's in the bidding now. He's yet to buy a player, so might be looking to start now.
Yeah, 41
Up to
from
40.
Kucherbar and Strat did play together on Athletic Cap as well, so they know each other well. Kurt knows that Strat is a great player.
I can definitely see this going at least to 60, possibly more.
It's a big shout. It is going that way, though. Oh, Crystal Maze on TV tonight. What time's Crystal Maze on?
Isn't the time, Mike?
There is.
51.
I might have missed it.
Still 3 people interested in it.
Crystal Maze in 35 minutes, but Strategio goes for 51 to Coma Kips. You've got the Evil One and Strategio. If this was Season 3, that is a cracking team.
I think that's a pretty good price for Strategio.
Yeah, definitely. If he gets motivation.
He went for way more last season and with way worse availability last season.
Someone's mentioned a big name who's not gone yet, Fat.
Well,
He can only
we know
make
what's
41
fat.
minutes of the regular season, and he's got 100 ping apparently. Don't know microphone, but even then.
He's got a pretty
Rude.
heavy restriction as well.
Rude, it's your time.
It is. I'm wondering how much I'll go for.
So Rude, talk to
Do
us
you know?
about
Do you
Rude.
know who's interested?
I don't know.
Oh come on! You've got to have an idea.
So far, not many people.
It was pretty slow bidding compared to some of the others so far. Already got 3 captains bidding though.
He's up to 3 from Selkie. 4. There's a bit of a bidding war going on.
Wow.
There's a 4 from Raylan. Could we see Rude go for 4? It would be another bid. There's a lot of drama here. 5, 10, 11!
It's taken a jump.
It's literally more than doubled.
But Jake's just been toying with us the whole time.
Now, Rude still is a fantastic player. You have a 4-star player. 11. Still.
Okay.
Rude, how do you feel about that?
I'm happy to be on Comic Cap's team. I've played with him a lot. I've known him. I've met him a few times, and he's very nice. So are they Evil and Strat. Yeah, I'm happy with the team so far.
Okay, good stuff. Chris Taylor saying overpay IMO. Piggy saying wow. Shout out to Piggy. He's a nice guy. It is
Just before he says
pick.
most overpriced.
Rude, you need to chat with your team about strategy.
Maybe I do.
Okay.
That's fine then.
So Rude heading off to talk to his team. It's quite a packed team already. 53 coins left to get 2 more picks. Remember, Kip's team did have the 15 coin increase. They started with 115.
Assuming those 3 are all going to be starters for their team, who do you think they're going to be spending 53 coins or close to on it?
At this stage, it's hard to say. Are there any players worth 53 coins? Maybe Visebot. He's playing offense this season, though, so we don't know. Looking down the draft list, I mean, no disrespect to anyone on the draft list, but because I'm down there myself. Looking at other prices, it's hard to say who will be 53. Is that going to be Grammadu? He's bid for? It's going to be Grammadu.
I think so. Yes.
Let us know in chat who you think Combs going to go for those 53 coins. Atty Pop saying Atty for 50. That's a fair point.
Atty's a lovely guy. You know, just draft him for the personality. Don't care about whether you win or lose. I think this one's going to be interesting. This is going to show how the rest of the draft's going to go, I think, because a lot of the top players have gone. We're going to start to see how much the captains rate the remaining players.
I think Gramadu's going to miss all of October, November 13th and 27th, and December 4th. So he's got huge availability issues, which is why I went for 4.
Wow.
He's missing a lot of the season, but when he will be here, he'll be a fantastic player. But
Ah, that's
Kova's now got
interesting.
he's got 49 coins. He will be here for playoffs, but he needs to actually get through playoffs.
That's an interesting strategy. So presumably he's going to go for somebody with really high availability for his last pick.
I mean, you think so?
Well, you'd hope so, really.
Yeah.
But
If not, then fantastic playoff team, but just nothing in regular season.
meanwhile, there are mind games going on in chat.
There's always mind games in chat. It's part of the fun. Failed's up for 10. So going
Wonder
down
if-
the list, it's only fat from the 5 stars left. We are entering 4.5-star and 4-star territory. Huge amount of 4-star players.
Comicap straight in there. It's bid 49.
Oh wow. Well, there you
He
go.
knew
That's who
who
he's
he
going for.
wanted. Wow. I think he's
Fantastic
probably
player. Oh,
wow.
Saggy Balls. He's got
Huge.
Berlin Ball and Booyah Ball, and he wants Failed as well. Not a ball name, but Failed is a
think
very,
Comicap
very,
was
very good
sure-
player.
I think Comicap was sure he was going to get failed for 49.
I was as well.
Now he's really going to have a decision to make. Who out of the draft packet is he going to pick next? At this point, there's only Selkie and Kutrabar who'd be able to outbid him as well.
That's true. It's always interesting at this sort of stage who's going to outbid who. I've got another text. I am popular tonight.
They're obviously watching the stream, right?
Most of my real life friends do, so you're going to say tune in to see Mike C. And ELTP. That was a lie. Shock! The man behind the camera is up.
We've got another one of the commissioners, our very own Chuck Finley, up for bidding now. Sam, Loj, and Unvisible put in bids. How high is he going to go? Can he beat Rude is the real question, I guess.
He's up to 3. Rude went for 11. So far, Loj is 5. Is there a commissioner discussion about who's going to go higher? A bit of a commissioner banter?
There has been a little bit of back and forth in some of our mob mail. I've been staying completely neutral. I mean, they're both fantastic players, great people.
Oh, what is that about, Joe? Come on. Look, just whisper it to me. No one's listening.
It's obviously going to be Rude, I think, you know.
And Rude has gone. Oh, sorry. Chuck Finney's gone for 8. Rude went for 11. So Loj picking up Chuck Finney for 8 coins. So
And the last of his
he's
coins
got
as
no
well.
coins left. He's got Elche, Deadman, Chuck Finley, and no coins left for his final 2 picks.
Oh, I wonder who he's going to have to pick. Well, not who he's going to have to pick. There's lots of great players left in the packet, but probably looking to get a free pick after about 15 more players have gone. Looking at the draft packet, that would take you down to someone like Nihilus, maybe Pookie or Pigioni, Door. Still good players, all players who I could imagine playing mages very solidly.
Yeah,
I guess we'll find out later on.
I just need to reply to a couple of PMs quickly. Can't say more than that.
Top secret stuff.
I'm being tapped up. Oh, 4 a.m. Wow. Sam has bid for 4 a.m. It's up to 2 for 4 a.m. 420 Assman, excellent attacker. Has he got availability issues?
I don't think he has availability issues, but he might have motivation issues.
I can't make any practice and probably won't make any games unless you reschedule it an hour or 2 ahead of default time. So
and
should
Berlin
draft
has
as a starter.
That's really weird because I'm pretty sure Berlin didn't want to get 420, but this time he actually hasn't got him.
Well, Umbers has picked him up. He's got really bad availability, but hyping him Don Daddy 4 a.m. as a team, it's not bad.
Also, 420 has just disconnected from Mumble. I'm not sure if that's a rage quit or not. Oh, this is you, Mike. How much are you expecting to go?
Sorry, I was just applying to a PM. I've got a hunch I might go high, but
Do you know who it is?
I thought it'd be higher than. Okay, it's not me. I've gone for 2. This is a blow to the confidence.
It's been removed by Rude. Don't worry, you've been saved.
Go. There we go. I've gone for
apparently Selkie was just joking around,
I'm up
and
for 2
Rude's
again.
been completely faked out.
Wait, Sam bid for me. Sam, I appreciate it, mate. I'm still going for 2.
Going to rain at the moment. They had a chance to bid earlier. Oh, Selkie's jumped it.
Yeah,
You're just speechless, you know.
I am. It's hard to talk about. Well, I can talk about myself, obviously, but
Okay, so give us the lowdown on your ELTP history.
Season 1 drafted by ZRW. Free agency ZRW on whatever team that was. Played a bit of minus defense. Season 2 BSG attack. Got all stars. 49 caps, I want to say.
Nice.
Season 3, I think I was athletic cap. I guess my own captain. Season 4 athletic cap. Season 5 didn't really go well for athletic cap. Season 6 semi-retired. Season 7 new comps team. I've gone to Coma Kit for 20. Wow.
How do you feel about your
I'm a
new
steal
team?
for 20. Just saying.
Coma could have gone for another 29, maybe.
That was one of the biggest steals in the draft, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
A lot of praise for me in chat. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. No, I'm happy with that team. I think I know everyone on that team. May have not played with Gomaji. Have I played with Gomaji? I don't think so.
Some people said they like Mike. Somebody called Mike to Coma Kip for 49.
Okay.
Somebody else said 100% going to Selkie. Mark my words. Laggy blonde.
Atty Pop saying dicks out for Mike C. Do not get your dicks out for me. Please. But Coma Kip's auction is done now. It's up to Kuchabar's pick. Kuchabar not bidding for me. Slightly hurt by that. But Kuchabar's had taken a minute to take this next pick now, so he's got 64 coins. He could realistically get anyone he wanted, but it's a bit of a waste probably.
Yeah, he's got to decide how far to push Selkie if he gets into a bidding war.
Yeah, I mean, he could go to 35, and that'll just be him and Selkie. So he can take out Raylan, he can go down to 30 to take out Coma Kip after that. There's not many tag coins around.
True.
I actually say Coma Kip's out, isn't he? So
Coma Kip is
he's
out.
only got, for the big names, it's just Selkie and Raylan he's got the competition
It
for.
turns out Coma Kip did not need those 15 extra tag coins at all.
He really didn't.
Could have drafted that team with 90, I guess. Even less. Oh, it's Jim Jimson. Top performer in silver last season. This is going to be interesting. One of the new guard.
Hey, new guard, but he's been around for a little bit of time.
Oof,
And
he's gone for 2.
He's gone for 2.
Wow. I'm not sure how to feel about that.
He did incredibly well on silvers. He can't commit to making practices. He wants to play offense in Silver League for his personal preference.
I mean, Jim was in the top 10 of the people next in the draft packet easily, and the captains just aren't bidding on them. I really don't understand.
I think it's what we said earlier about kind of a lot of players going before the draft. It's just messed up the prices. Maybe there's going to be more attention on the snake draft afterwards. How is the snake draft afterwards going to work?
The initial order of the snake draft will be based on how many euros they have remaining. If there are multiple teams tied, then I believe it will be done randomly. We'll be aiming to let the captains know probably by midday tomorrow.
Okay.
Raylan's gone for Oe.
Vowels. Oe. Excellent player.
Very, very high quality. I mean, I think the captains have to realise that there aren't that many great players left out there, and there aren't that many captains for many picks, but no one's bidding.
There's a lot of 4-star players who can still do a fantastic job. I mean, you got just looking down the list like Sisu, Weisbrot, okay, then Zwing, Detz, Piggy. All these 4-star players are easily majors players.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Even some of the 3.5-star players, I'd happily play in majors. It's just a case of which ones do captains want?
Exactly.
I mean, what, about halfway through the draft now is this? Yeah, that was pick 16, so we're halfway through the draft, 16 picks still to go. Obviously, Coma Kip's done picking, and Loj's done picking in terms of any actual bids.
No, it's well such balls. I haven't seen much from recently, but I've heard a lot of good things about him.
He's pretty sure he can make all games, which seems like down the draft packet, that's a big, big deal this year season. And we've seen a bit of a bin war here. It's gone on from 1 to 2 to 3. Bin war and well such balls.
Ooh.
Could we go to 4? We've got 3 so far. Redden's got bid of 3 and well such balls. Raylan, he's gone to 4. Mr. Sagable's gone 4. So excellent bin war going on here. 5 seconds left. Can Mr. Sagables pick up well such balls for 4 coins? Intense action. And Redden's bid for 5. He's gone for 5 and well such balls. Back and forth like a grandfather clock. 5 seconds left on well such balls. He's up to 6. There's a back and forth action. This is fantastic scenes. Mr. Sagables have got 6 on wow such balls. Wow such balls, great availability. 7, I cannot contain it. I need a breath.
Who's going to bid next? It couldn't be Mr. Saggyballs, could it?
I'm back and Raina's going to bid. If Raina has picked
It's
him up
not.
for 7 tag coins, back and forth action, exactly what this draft needed. And Raylan picks up wow such balls for 7 tag coins. That is, it's a pick.
It is definitely that. I don't understand who the captains are holding back on these tag coins for.
I mean, Fat is still to go. Maybe they want Fat.
Trying to get Fat for the potentially 40 minutes of league gameplay.
41.
Oh, 41, sorry, my bad.
That one, look, we know now Fat can make a big impact in 1 minute. I know I can make an impact in 1 minute. Ladies, call me. Up next, we have got Selkie nominating. And he's bid for C-Suit for 0.
Susie's going to go for more than 0. I mean, Sam could at least bid 1. I don't know. Taking her time, though.
Sisu 0. Captain, Sisu 0. 0 Sisu, no. Okay. Bit of a quiet round there. Sisu for 0. Well. Or Sisu.
He was going from a captain last season to going for 0 this season.
But he did go in
That'd
the
be
auction
hard to
draft,
take.
you can say that. This draft has been weird. Like, all the captains even still here. Is Sam's nomination? He is gone for okay then. One of the best players left in the draft. He's got very high ping, and I believe he's an American player. But then he's won ELTP before. He knows what he's doing in MLTP. I believe he's one of the top players. I don't know. I
he
don't pay
was one of the
attention.
top players. I think he's been banned from the next series of MLTP for various things.
Too much showboating.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Those
Yeah.
pesky American players.
They come over here taking our balls.
Sailing them out into the ocean. Umvers is back in. Haven't seen him bid in a while.
As an actual bidding wall, I wasted my commentary in well such balls. Hang on, let me get a drink. Okay, then for 13 coins, Raylan's bid 14 on OK, then Umber's back to 15 on OK, then remember, banned in. Is he banned from LTP or TagPro? We don't know, but OK, then banned. The banned players, Raylan likes a bad boy, he's bid for 18 on OK, then can Umber's return? He could go up to 9. How much is Umber's coins? Umber's coins, I can't find him. He's only got 18, that's a clever bid from Raylan, 18. Raylan picks up OK, then for 18 coins. Raylan liking the bad boys of MLTP.
Raylan's lineup's finished now. Sig, Green, Jim Jimson. Wow, such balls and okay then.
How do you feel about that team?
It's got lots of quality, quite a lot of depth as well. I imagine it would be Sig and okay then on O, Green and Wild Such balls on D. I don't really know where Jim fits in that team because he can play both roles very well.
That is a very good point. It is Mr. Sagable's pick. He's got 13 coins left. So Umvers, Selkie, and Kutra could outbid him. Still got so many picks to go though. I've got to say this draft's gone so much quicker than every other draft I'm involved in. It actually started nearly on time, which is unheard of. I might actually have some of my evening left to do things.
You weren't expecting that, were you?
I really wasn't. When I got the invite, which I do appreciate, thank you to all those who requested Mike's on commentary. I thought it'd be an all-evening job. It might still be an all
No,
even job.
we only
Mr.
pay by
Sagiballs
the
does
hour
not
now.
take his fucking time. He's got 13
Well-
coins left. He's got Berlin Ball's his captain's pick. Booyah Ball for 37. Failed for 50. People don't know if Kuchabar's actually here. Kuchabar, are you here?
Coot,
He's in this
blink
channel.
once if you're blink twice if you're being held hostage. Oh, now it's Piggy.
Piggy, I love Piggy. He's a fantastic attacker. Really, really good juker. I think whoever gets him is going to be a steal.
Looks like Umbers wants him, but Selkie and Coot expressing interest as well.
I'm going to hype up Piggy to the captain's bid more. Piggy is one of the best players I have played with last season.
I mean, if Selkie's actually interested in him, he can bid 56.
And he might do. Piggy,
He could do.
and there's a proper bid more on Piggy. He is worth it.
If Selkie and Coot are interested, I think they have to push each other up.
And there we go.
I-
Piggy's up to 20. Piggy, I think people know Piggy's a great player. And there we go. Kuchabar's for 21. Kuchabar can outbid Selkie. Are we going to go to the 56? How high do you reckon we're going to go?
I think we're going to get pretty close. If Selkie really wants him, he can just bid 56. And I don't think Kuchabar will outbid that. But he definitely wants Piggy.
I don't blame them. Piggy, a fantastic player. Nice guy.
Remember, the more Euros they have at the end of the draft, it might improve their snake draft pick tomorrow. So
That's
it's
a
going to be
great point.
interesting.
Kuchabar
Coot has
for
got him.
41. Piggy is twice the player that I am.
How does that make you feel?
I'm proud of him.
He's a good ball.
It's like in Karate Kid, where I haven't actually seen Karate Kid. It's like in Karate Kid, though, probably.
One of the kids, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming something like this happens in Karate Kid. Another great player, Pigioni. A fantastic artist, one of the best artists in TagPro.
One of the top D players from Silver last season as well.
Also a very good point. I should probably talk about the actual ability. So far going for 0.
Nobody else. I can't believe that nobody else is interested in Pigioni.
And
Goes for 0.
Loj's picked up Pigioni for 0. So far the team's
Wow.
Eche, Deadman, Chuck Finley, and Pigioni. It's a good team.
Loj asking if everyone's AFK. Is he suggesting that he didn't actually expect to win that?
I mean, I think if you nominate someone for 0, you don't expect to win them. Like, any stage of the auction, really.
But Berlin Bull would tell you that, wouldn't he?
Good reference. So Pigioni goes for 0.
Everyone check out the Season 7 auction draft if you're interested in finding out some of the backstory there.
Because we're not going to talk about it.
No.
We've got better things to talk about. This bidding war on Jiminy. Jiminy, also a very good player. I believe he's Scottish. He is Scottish, he's defensive. As a player, not as a person. The bidding war, Mr. Cycleballs gone for 1 on Jiminy. Mr. Cycleballs does like a bidding war. Kuchabar's got 23 coins. He's bid 2 on Jiminy. A back and forth action here. Will Mr. Cycleballs respond? He's got 13 coins. Kuchabar could go as high as that. He may not want to, but Mr. Cycleballs gone for 3 on Jiminy. Jiminy, one of the better defensive players left in the draft, though there are plenty of others out there. Wisebot still yet to go. Shout out to Wisebot. Up to 4 from Kuchabar. 5 seconds left. Will Mr. Cycleballs respond? Mr. Cycleballs has responded. He's gone for 5 on Jiminy. Now Kuchabar's on the clock. Time's ticking down. Sweat beadings down his face. He's gone for 6 on Jiminy. Cycleballs back and forth like a table tennis match.
Who's going to end up with him here? They just keep going higher.
At the last second, Mr. Cycleballs responds with the bid of 7 on Jiminy. He can only go as high as 13, remember. If he does get Jiminy, that'll be his team completed. Kuchabar going for 8 on Jiminy, back and forth.
I think Saggy can safely bid 11, and then with 2 left, he can outbid Sam on anyone he wants. And there's only actually 4 picks from other captains before he'd get to choose again. So if Saggy doesn't bid 11 here, then I'm going to have words with him later.
That's a good point. He's not bidding 11, and you need to have words with him later as Kuchabar picks up Jiminy for just 10 coins.
Wow.
And Kuchabar, Magic Pigeon, Piggy, and Jiminy is one of the better teams so far. And that is my phone, so we'll take a short commercial break.
Rude, what do you think about these last few picks?
I think
Pigioni for 0, Jiminy
yeah,
for 10.
that's another price. I'm not so sure about Jiminy. I've not seen him play a lot, and he's been gone for a long time. Pigioni
bit
for
of a
0
risk
is at
there.
0 still. Sisu for 0. I'm not sure what happened there.
Sisu and Pigioni for 0. I just don't understand. I mean, if opt-outs were still around, maybe I could understand if there was no one else who could bid on them, but this is madness.
And we see Debts nominated. Sam is interested, but he's not gonna afford it.
It's been slightly outbid there.
This is your 10-minute Crystal Maze warning, just so you know.
What even is Crystal Maze?
What even? Oh wow, what a question. How old are you?
Don't answer it. I don't want to hear an answer.
How old are you?
At the moment, Unvis can choose, and now it's only Selkie who can outbid him on debts.
We need to stop this talk about Crystal Maze. So Crystal Maze was a 90.
Selkie has his eyes on someone. Selkie's gone for it. Selkie has bought debts. That rounds out his roster of Noob, Heisey, Oe, Sisu, and debts.
Okay, well, between auction picks, we can talk about Crystal Maze. 90 TV show. There was the Aztec Zone, Medieval Zone, Futuristic Zone, and I've forgotten the other one. Fuck. Industrial Zone. There was mental, physical skill, and mystery challenges. People went in to try and get the crystal from the room. If they did not get the crystal in time, they were locked in. At the end, you trade in your crystals for time. You have to grab golden tickets from the Crystal Dome. There's a TV show on Channel 5 for Stand Up to Cancer. Make sure you check out Channel 5 on UK TV. We are back with Umber's bidding on Wisebot. He's bid 1 so far. Wisebot, a fantastic player.
Sam thanking Umbers, apparently. Or he might actually get him. Apparently,
Wisebot going for 1 would be the steal of the draft. Kuchbar has bid 2. It is similar to Legends of the Hidden Temple, actually. From what I know of the American show, it's very similar. And yeah, we had a very eccentric TV show host called Richard O'Brien, who was very good.
Umbers has got Wisebot for free. Not for free, for 3. That means he's finished out his roster. Umbers, Hypernome, TDD.
But then some players finished out their roster, like 4 teams have already done their roster. And we've still got so many
Sam still has his entire team to pick with Shara.
He's got basically the pick of players. There's 4 more players to go, and then Sam can pick anyone else he wants. And looking down the list, you got Zwing, Nihilus, Pookie, Dusty, DZ, Door, Player, OC, Juker, and C from the 4 stars. Like any of those, I'd be happy with on a majors team. It's crazy.
It absolutely is. A reminder that Zwang is actually restricted to 0 tag coins. He's more of a mascot pick this season, I'm afraid.
Even then, there's enough players out there. Dusty is a ridiculously good attacker.
But Berlin Bull's taking his time once again. That's fine, as long as he doesn't stop for 10 minutes every now and then.
We can let him start in 6 minutes, so
take a bit of time.
I'm watching Crystal Maze. The geometry might take an impact. OC has been selected.
Baggy Ball's a bid 1. Kutrabar's the only person who can outbid him. If Kutrabar wants a player who isn't Ozzy, he will just pass her. It seems like Kutrabar doesn't want to bid on Ozzy. Kutrabar knows who he wants, and it's not Ozzy. Once Saggy Balls has bid 1, Kutrabar will guaranteed have his pick of the rest of the players. So now it's up to Loge. He's got an interesting decision here. Does he bid someone that he thinks Berlin or Kutrabar will try and take away from him, or does he actually just pick somebody he wants?
Yeah, there's always a lot of strategy around this point. CRSD being picked. He's top of the 3.5-star players, I believe. They said not great Monday, even subject to change. He wants to be in a team he gets along with. Can't really practice frequency, just like most of ELTP.
I think he'd be happy to be on the same team as Deadman.
Yeah, definitely. Those two do get on very well. So Loj has done well to pick up CRSD.
Does go through. So now it's Kutrabar's turn. He's nominating. He's got 13 coins. next person, Berlin on 12. I think at this point he just has to pick the person who he wants and bid probably 13, to be honest.
Well, yeah, there's 3 teams in it.
It looks like we're going to get to Sam, and he's going to have 3 free picks, but only after every single other team has been made.
Which is unheard of, really, but Sam's done well.
Has he?
Looking at the players left, he can get a good team out of that. Kuchbar taking his time with this pick, as you'd expect. Like you mentioned, he could get anyone he wants. He doesn't want to waste his pick.
And ideally, he wants to keep a few extra euros left over so that he can get a better snake draft pick.
That's an excellent point. Snake draft, of course, is happening
Tomorrow,
tomorrow. Thank you.
at the same time, most likely.
Tune in. I might be there again. I've got a meeting after work, which might run late. I don't know.
It's gonna be pretty quick though. I mean, it's snake
No,
draft,
it's not.
and it's only gonna be 5 rounds this time.
Snake draft's never quick.
It's only gonna be 5 rounds, Mike.
It'll go more than an hour and a half.
Please.
That's
I
my
hope-
Last
bet.
time
I
we did
hope
like
not.
10 rounds and it was 3 hours, so
Yeah, so more than an hour and a half.
no.
I'll,
An
I'll
hour
put,
and a
I'll
half,
put a
exactly.
stake on this.
I don't think Berlin is going to get really up. I think Saggy Balls is going to be doing the snake draft for his team, so I don't think Berlin will be there to slow it down.
We've been joined by Sam. Sam, how you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
I appreciate a bit of one on me. That was a nice gesture, mate.
That if I did 1 on someone, that meant I wanted them, Michael.
I appreciate that, Samuel.
Like, you have to realise that was my last one.
It is, and I know how much that means.
I put it all on the line for you, man.
You put all your money on me. I got to say, I like what you've done in this draft. You sort of, is it on purpose, waiting until the end and getting your pick of players?
Honestly, this is so crazy. Me and Shara had like this list of like 6 or 7 players because I imagine you guys know we planned for this. And they're like all there. We're gonna get like the 3 people we want. It's mad.
I was thinking that, just looking down the list, it's like, there's so many good players out there that you'd be happy with. Can we get a hint on the names, or are you keeping it tight?
Loj has just sent me a PM saying, "Do you fancy getting Mr. Hat and trading for Chuck?" Lol.
Oh wow,
We've ruled that live on stream.
That is cold.
And Sam has gone down to the London Wasps.
Chuck.
Kuchar nominated Bato, and then removed by Rude straight away. He's now gone for Bato Say. Say.
A slight improvement. He's started with 1. If he wants him, he's going to get him.
Hang on, Chuck's in this room.
He is,
Yes,
yeah.
he literally just heard you.
Yeah, Sam.
Along with everyone watching the stream.
Chuck, do you want to win ELTP?
Batasay is being bid for, by the way. Kuchar has just won Batasay for 1. He ends his auction with 12. Batasay is a great defender. So much time for Batasay.
I don't know why he's offering me Chuck. That seems crazy.
Apparently, he didn't want him in the first place.
We have got some exclusive ELTP trade info. There's 1 minute till Crystal Maze. Can we hurry up, please?
Oh, Sam's nominated Mucky. From what he just said, we know he wants Mucky.
That's an interesting one to me. Mucky's a great player. I really like Mucky as well.
But I mean, if he and Shara planned for this, they knew they were going to be picking 3 people pretty low down on the draft. And Mucky's one of the top ones remaining, so I think this is a pretty good choice.
Fair play.
He's got
And
him.
Sam and Cher are a good talent spot. They obviously get on quite well as too. We're on the pre-Crystal Maze adverts now, as it's just Saggy Ball and then Sam picking 2 more players. 3 picks left of this draft. Saggy Balls is going to pick up C for that 1 coin, leaving Sam 2 picks of his choice. Can we just skip through this? Or do we need to wait the 20 seconds?
You do
I'm
need to
sorry.
wait, unfortunately. Address all your complaints to Newcomp, the wonderful bull who has made this website and helped us a lot with the technical details today.
Yeah, shout out to Newcomb. He always does a fantastic job hosting servers and stuff. Does sometimes get criticism from some people, myself included at times, which is unfair. He does so much for ELTP and TagPro in general.
I guess we're going to need to wait a little bit here to see whether Sam does pick Mr. Hat.
If we do, we know it's going to be the trade going ahead.
Does look like it. Who are the other players that Sam and Shara had their eyes on? Still
Who's
Nihilus,
left?
Door, the Duker,
Looking down the list,
Walker, Mindset,
maybe Dusty or DZ.
Young Sinatra. He played with them in season 7.
That is true. That's actually a really
He
good point.
literally won season 7 gold with them.
I think it's got to be Frank Sinatra.
Just makes sense. It's young Sinatra though. Not Frank. That's a different one entirely. Abe Lincoln.
Oh,
Abe
I have my
Lincoln.
eyes on him.
He's a pretty big deal across the pond, captaining an MLTP.
Okay.
Yet
Fair
to make
play.
his ELTP debut, and a bit low down the bracket. I guess that's because people just didn't know how to rate him.
Yeah, I mean, fair play. I've not heard of him myself. I'm not into MLTP, but.
They've got him.
And now Sam again for the final pick of the ELTP Season 8 auction draft.
Any predictions who it's going to be?
I'm watching Crystal Maze, sorry.
You're the worst.
It's just started. Look, this is the venue in London where I went a few months ago and competed with my friends.
Oh, okay.
It's a fantastic venue.
I'm
It's
I'm
a celebrity
sure.
edition, but I've done the games that they're playing right now. So it's exciting.
Okay.
This is a big deal. Make sure you buy
So-
tickets to the Crystal Maze in London, by the way.
How much are they paying you to advertise in the stream?
They don't have to pay me, I'm just a
I hope
huge
it's not
fan of.
much. Okay. I reckon his last pick has to be. I think it's either an American. I think it's going to be an American, to be honest. I don't really
think?
see anyone else who jumps out at me.
They need an offense.
I'd definitely recommend the real one. It's about 50 quid, but it's.
Do they need offense? They've got Sam.
Do you mind? We're talking about Crystal Maze. I would be well up for London meetup to do Crystal Maze. It was so much fun. I'd love to do it again.
I've muted Mike, so we'll be okay for a little bit.
I still see Pookie and Dusty. They're both very
I'm still a
solid
mumble
offense
admin, so
players.
we can talk about Crystal Maze still.
Oh
Definitely
my
do it.
god.
I've still got admin powers back in the day.
Who made that mistake?
I don't know, but you know. We still
Remember
got
to
Sam's pick,
send
but it's
your
just taking his
complaints to
time. So
new
we're talking
friends.
about Crystal Maze some more. Yeah, do it. Go for Crystal Maze. It's expensive, but it's well worth it.
I have a strong suspicion that Sam spent about a minute on the American Mumble server a couple of minutes ago. So I mean, I'm calling an American here 100%. I don't know which American, but young Sinatra, Mr. Hat, if he's looking for that trade. Possibly one of the other ones who hasn't had a season in ELTP yet, but has proved themselves in MLTP previously. Don't worry though, if this isn't interesting enough for you, then I've heard there's this show called Crystal Maze on Channel 5.
It's funny you mentioned that.
Are you watching that right now?
I am actually watching it right now.
Wow.
Yeah. Channel 5 HD actually. Sky Channel 227. It is a stand up to cancer, so if you kick me, you hate people who have trying to beat cancer. And you hate people who have cancer.
Wow.
So, you know.
I'd better not kick you then.
Yeah.
I don't actually have the power to kick you, so I couldn't if I
not?
wanted to. No,
You're a commissioner.
I'm just a commissioner.
I
Do
mean,
you want
I've
me
got-
to cook him?
Whoa.
I think it's okay to keep him in for now.
For now.
Yeah, it's on Channel 5.
Wow.
I don't know where you can watch it online. Maybe is there Channel 5? I of course don't endorse or condone illegal streaming websites online, but there are plenty of illegal streaming websites online. You can probably watch Channel 5.
Breaking news in the announcement in the discussion of the draft thread. Berlin Bull previously claimed he was going to get C for 25, Booyah for 50, and failed for 25. He's got Booyah, failed, and C. Not for those prices, but I think he's probably pretty happy with this draft.
But yeah, make sure you donate to Stand Up Cancer as well. They do a great thing about stands up to cancer. But make sure to check out the Crystal Maze as well. Like, the live experience is honestly fantastic. There are about 10 or 15 maze masters there, so you can get different guy. Our guy was a doctor from the future.
Wow.
Yeah. I can hear you asking Doctor Who, but no, didn't get his name.
I mean, how long is it before we start telling Sam just to pick someone?
That was Crystal Maze. You spent about an hour and a half there going through each of the 4 zones.
Oh,
You've got
okay.
futuristic,
So-
Aztec, industrial, and medieval. And then you got the Crystal Maze at the end, so you go around with 3 other teams at the same time doing 1 zone each, if that makes sense, and sort of rotating round.
That sounds like a long time for Sam to make his choice.
It is a long time for Sam making his choice. We're up to the 5-minute mark, hence why we're talking.
This is
What about
actually
Crystal Maze?
a record for season 8. It's never been this
I mean, is
high
there a
time
rule?
counter before. There's no formal time limit, but there is, since we had a few problems last season. There was a slight change, which means that we could tell him to get a bit of a move on if we wanted to. But the draft's pretty much over. The rest of the captains could have already left if they wanted to. So I think he can have a couple of minutes. Brian, do you have any idea who you think Sam's going to go for?
Was that a question to me?
No, it's a question to Zwang, but
Okay.
apparently his microphone isn't working.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello, Sven.
Hey everyone. Joining right on time, I guess.
The most
Mhm.
important part of the evening.
Yeah.
Do you have any inside information? Any ideas?
I'm still rewatching the stream to get a sense
I'm still
of
here.
how the draft went down. Still don't believe that Andres bid 98 but not 100 on Shara.
I know, right?
Sam just disconnected.
Is he going to American Rumble? I'm just going to check.
I'm not sure if he's going for YS, why he drafted Maki.
Nah, he can't be going for YS because he already has like 3D players.
Yeah, true. That's what I meant. Is Abe Lincoln playing? Is he playing the defense as well?
Yes, he's a defender.
Okay. So who's the best offender left on? Could be Nihilus, Pookie, Dusty. DZ is playing D as well, right?
Yes, he's a defender.
Maybe they're going for the Juke again after the disaster last season. Okay, just want to check if he's really available.
Okay,
this
I have
season.
some insider information. Sam might be going for Mr. Hat. He was looking for him on American Rumble.
Just to trade him for Chuck. Is this trade still on?
Interesting.
I mean, it would be a great trade for Sam. Leaving himself with Chuck on O and Shara and Maki or Abe Lincoln on D. What is the restriction for Magic Pigeon again?
180 minutes in the regular season, 75% of minutes in playoffs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually leaving commentary. Sam's taking way too long. Make sure you tune in for tomorrow evening for the ELTP Season 8 Snake Draft. Make sure you check out r/ELTP. I've been Mike C. I'll see you later. Mike, see you later.
And off he goes.
And he's nominated Pookie. So, that's the last pick of the auction drafts. What do you guys think?
Suki, very strong player.
Sorry,
I'm
about the wait, guys.
surprised he's not American. Sam, how are you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry about the wait. I was about to pick and my fucking internet disconnected.
Oh, that's why you took a little while on the last one.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. 'cause
Oh
I-
yeah. You definitely weren't looking for Mr. Hat or anything, were you?
I didn't know what to do about that. Sorry about reading that out, Chuck. I forgot you're in the chat. Alright, thanks for
Anyway, thanks a lot. I think that concludes the auction draft. As you can see, the teams are there. A lot of interesting stuff going down here, and a lot of tag coins left over across the board.
Saki left us 38 tag coins.
38. I mean, does that mean he blundered early on, or
That's like a whole booyah ball.
wow?
Almost a TDD.
I mean, I have to think that captains being left with coins after the auction has to mean that they've made a mistake somewhere down the line.
At least if you are left over with like such a big amount of Saki.
Exactly, because I mean, like Loj and Sam have managed to use up all their coins, pretty much, and I mean, at the very least, I'm not sure. It's interesting.
It looks like there weren't many players who were bidden on by many captains, like Caesar for 0, Gramagy for 4, even 4am for 2. Maybe they expected to waste more money or need to have more money on the side for them.
That's true. It looks like the majority of it seems like there were a few players that captains were really prepared to bid on, but then as soon as they were gone, everyone just wasn't sure,
Yeah.
and they were all very hesitant on bidding for players.
What's the restriction or the availability for Hypo and TDD?
As far as I'm aware, they have no restriction, both of them.
Okay. Unverse teams is looking pretty strong.
True.
I think Hypo said something like he will be away for like a month or something like this, but still.
Let me check.
I mean, 420 for 2 and Vicepro for 3. Oh, Vicepro is playing O, right?
Yes, that would be interesting to see. We can maintain the same quality that he's had on D previously.
That's a good question, Newcomb. Newcomb just asked if Koma can trade his first pick in the snake draft tomorrow for another first pick.
My first instinct is my first instinct is no, but we'll have to discuss that and decide soon.
Because if he can't, that means if he had bid 49 on Maxi, he would have ended up better because he will draft it down to
That is true. We'll discuss it, don't worry, and make sure that the outcome's fair.
I really can't rate his teams.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I think the main thing is everyone wrote something like they aren't available this week and that week, and
Makes it hard for the captains to decide how much players are worth.
yeah, especially I feel like it was like the 5-star and the really strong players that said that they won't be available through the whole season.
It's true. Okay, well, I think we're gonna wrap up here. So thank you for watching the Season 8 auction draft. We'll be back tomorrow for the Snake draft, which will decide the rest of these Majors Minors teams. Thanks a lot, and have a good game.
See ya.